Web Positioning, Module 10, Part 1, Forward. This manual aims to provide an overview on SEO and the techniques and intended for all those who want to achieve a better positioning of their website and receive more traffic. What is SEO? Well, it's the best techniques and tools to improve SEO. Why are keywords important? How do Google algorithms work? All these questions and many more will be answered throughout this manual to succeed in the SEO challenge. In short, guidelines for a professional SEO will be provided, and we will learn how to make our company run faster and get better positioning climbing to the top of the search engines. In addition to the theory, the section at the end of the manual provides several articles on the subject to obtain an overview of the elements that will help us in the search engine optimization. Companies today must be known by users and consumers. There are countless businesses struggling to be among the best, which means they need to be known and well ranked. In addition, the greater impact that the internet has today requires us to adapt to new changes and new trends to achieve an optimal positioning in search engines. The first chapter will deal with web positioning as well as with some of the main elements that will help us to better be positioned, such as the procedures and characteristics of search engines and keywords. Origins and definitions. Although the words like SEO and web positioning seem new, we should go back to the first search engines to find the origins of these concepts. The history of SEO began in the mid-90s, where search engines such as W3 Catalog, Lycos, I remember that one, WebCrawler, AltaVista, and Yahoo were created. The latter introduced the first robots to analyze the relevance of each page and began to establish web positioning. In 1997, the search engine AS was created, and the concept of SEO was mentioned for the first time. 1998, two young men named Sergey Brin and Larry Page founded a company called Google, which eventually became the real giant in the world for the internet and search engines. Google redefined and created new algorithms based on keywords, number of links, various criteria to calculate the importance of a page. From that moment on, new platforms that affected positioning such as Facebook, WordPress, YouTube, or Twitter were created. Over the years, Google advanced further and created new tools and applications such as Google AdWords, AdSense, Analytics, or Penguin that made it an almighty internet reference that it is today. Regarding its definition, the acronym SEO means Search Engine Optimization. Before addressing this concept, we need to know that the terms SEO and web positioning are generally used indistinctly, and we will do just that through this manual, as one thing is a direct consequence of the other. So the terms are closely linked, and a good use of SEO techniques leads to the improvement of the web positioning. SEO refers to the methodology or strategies, techniques, and tactics used to improve traffic to a website by obtaining a high-ranking placement in search engine results. Every second, millions of users type what they want to find in Google, and the search engine gives different alternatives through their algorithms. As we can imagine, not being among the first options can make a website invisible. While appearing in the top positions results in a significant increase in traffic to the website and greater impact on more sales, depending on the purpose of the website. The characteristics of SEO, well, having seen the origins and definitions of SEO, some of its main characteristics will be discussed to have a broader picture of what we might mean when we talk about it. So SEO is strictly linked to the content of our website. It's relevance to the internet users, and how search engines are informed of this content so that they understand what our website is about and what content is relevant. For good SEO or positioning, content must be updated, new, unique, and useful. The main elements to consider in SEO are links and keywords. Other aspects such as images, videos, and comments should be considered. It is one more source of traffic for our website, and it helps us to get traffic to our website. SEO is perfectly measurable, which means that we can always know what the keywords and expressions are that are ranking our website in the SERP of the search engine, and the keywords best converted visit into a purchase. SEO is usually slow, so it is important to spend time and design a good campaign that has good results according to the objectives to be achieved. We must keep in mind that SEO is periodically affected by the selective criteria of search engines, so we should continuously search the keywords that can help us achieve better positioning. Specialist profiles. Given these characteristics, let us now see the profile that an SEO specialist should have. Skills. SEO is a relatively new job, so that No specific university education to perform this job. However, there are many types of training that can provide us with necessary knowledge to handle this task. There is a wide range of profiles of positioning managers and include many specializations such as communications, computer science, marketing, business, etc. In any case, the SEO specialist must have experience and good skills to perform the job. For this, a great deal of patience and perseverance are needed. As we said, SEO is a long-distance race to climb to the top positions, and this means that we need to spend time on it. They also need to be able to manage some of the tools and analysis suites that provide measurements of the evolution of the page. These data will be interpreted to make decisions either for the link strategy or keywords. An SEO professional should be able to write if they are in charge of creating content, and they must always be updated on the new positioning strategies, tools, and algorithms. Responsibilities. The role of the SEO specialist is very important in the field of the internet, since they have the power to increase the traffic of the website and improve its presence in search engines so that it is not condemned to the invisibility of secondary pages. However, with great power comes great responsibility, since they are responsible to assessing the situation for the company and its objectives, analyzing the market and competition, choosing the keywords, optimizing the website, developing a link building strategy, and creating quality content. But what then? SEO specialists are not mechanics who can fix a problem in a month. They are long-term tasks which must be continuously and permanently updated. As I was saying, SEO specialists are not mechanics who can fix a problem in a month. This is a long-term task which must be continuously and permanently updated. When a company starts from a chaotic position, the first months are the most important period for the task, but keywords must continuously be checked to understand the fluctuations in demand and to see if the strategy is working or if it is necessary to change the keywords to drive more traffic. Link building strategies, which will be studied later on, with other strategies to get quality links are not an easy task, and someone has to create quality content according to the SEO standards. As already said, Google's algorithms are constantly changing, and what is now is essential may be obsolete tomorrow, so someone must adapt the web to the needs of users and search engines. That is why an SEO specialist must be up to date in knowing the trends and their utilities and dismiss the trends that were once new but are now obsolete. We cannot forget that nowadays everything happens and changes very quickly, and even more in this field as new tools get better positioning and they're constantly emerging. SEO and SEM. After having discussed with SEOs, it is important to understand the difference between them and search engine marketing. Both of them aim to increase visibility in search engines. The SEO is the process of increasing the amount of website visitors by getting the site to appear high on results returned from the search engine. SEM is considered internet marketing that increases the site's visibility through advertising and tools such as Google AdWords. While in SEO the positioning is obtained in an organic way, SEM is an advertising strategy that involves an economic cost. The results of this investment are very fast, and they are always obtained in a search engine throughout which the payment is being made. That is, Google AdWords will only work for Google and its associated platforms, but not for other search engines. However, SEO is designed to have stable and lasting long-term results in all search engines. It is therefore a more difficult strategy to assess, since the results cannot be measured with a simple statistic. Below are some differences between SEO campaign and SEM campaign in order to understand the concepts. Here are some special features of the SEO campaigns. When our company carries out an SEO campaign, to have better positioning and visibility, elements such as the following must be considered adequate work, and perseverance are more important than the invested budget to obtain the good results. A campaign that lasts a minimum of 6 months, since, as all will be seen, appearing in the top search engines can really be difficult and laborious. An SEO campaign may involve changes in our website in order to achieve a total optimization for search engine indexing. In addition, aspects related to the content, links, and adaptability of our website to mobile devices must also be taken into account. The main objective of this campaign is to appear in the unpaid results of Google and other search engines, as this will increase the traffic and online reputation of our business. There are tools to help us measure the results of our SEO campaign. We should always use this type of tool, especially analytics, since they will show us the relevance of our website to search engines. As already mentioned, it is important, especially important, that the SEO specialist is constantly updated and knows trends and aspects that are already obsolete in order to achieve better results. Everything changes very quickly, and something that is trended at the beginning of a campaign may not even trend a few months later, so updates are essential for good results. Special features of the SEM campaigns. As said, the main features of the SEM campaigns is that of results that are obtained by payment actions, such as an advertising campaign or promotion. Here are some of the features that will help us have a clear and comprehensive understanding of the SEM concepts. Results will depend on our investment to a large extent, as SEM focuses on actions we need to pay for in order to achieve better positioning and visibility. In paid SEM, Google's a segmentation based on the country or city can be made, which allows us to reach only the public we are really interested in. In this way, if we are a company that only operates in London, it will not be useful to appear in other cities or towns. In these campaigns, we can choose the keywords which we want to appear and the negative words which we do not want to appear. The results of a SEM campaign are measurable at all times. They are tools that show statistics on the performance of these campaigns. SEM campaigns are immediate. In other words, once we have created the advertisement and they have been reviewed, they will begin to work in a few hours and will also obtain short-term results. Search engines. The positioning focuses on the action that will improve visibility, resulting in the increase of traffic on our website. Search engines are one of the main elements for achieving this goal, since we need to appear on search engines to drive traffic to our website. Otherwise, we will not be visible and users will not click on our link. This section will discuss search engines in order to familiarize ourselves with the definitions and types that there are. Here's the operation. Search engines are services responsible for quickly and efficiently identifying the most important web pages based on the keywords used for the search. Currently, Google is the most popular search engine, even though there are all other search engines such as Yahoo, Bing, Ask, and AOL. The microcosm of the internet consists of thousands of websites linked to each other through links, and that makes it possible to navigate from one site to another. Thanks to this internal infrastructure, the networks that search engines track use a software called Spider or Robot are interwoven. Software analyze the software. This software analyzes and stores all the useful information in their index files that is kept in a huge database. Some of the most significant aspects of that Spider stores are the address, URL, and the keywords, which help it to identify the subject of each web page. This is the reason why keywords are so important, as will be later explained. Google compares the searches made by users with their index file to provide the most relevant results in just a fraction of a second. The order will be displayed based on the indexing algorithms used in the search engine. Taking into account Google has more than 90% of the total searches, we will focus on improving our position on that particular platform. As its name suggests, the main function of the search engine is to carry out search tasks based on the internet's interests of the user. So if we type hotel, the search engines will access all content that has been indexed with that word. It is also of interest to deal with search techniques used by search engines to better understand how they work. Quotation marks in a search engine for phrases like train to Barcelona. In this way, the search engine will only offer results which are these three words are together. I'd forgotten that. In the advanced search engine option, the results can be filtered according to language, exact words, etc. The asterisks are as a wildcard. So if we look at photo star, the search engine will only give results in which the word photo is included, but it will also include concepts such as photographer, photography, and photosynthesis, among others. We can narrow the search with the terms or links provided by the search engine in order to limit the value of the search. Users can also use the advanced search, which allows them to obtain narrower results. In this way, the simple search may be found, but in an advanced search, there are several click boxes, search filters, and other elements which will allow us to narrow the results. Types of search engines. There are different types of search engines, directories, meta search engines, thematic search engines. Okay. Search engines use robots to periodically track the network to index the content of the web pages in their database. Google is an example of a search engine. Directories review and monitor the quality of the website and classify each page according to its subject. DMOZ is an example of a directory, although there is great variety of directories specialized in different topics. Metasearch. Okay, Metasearch do not have their own database, so when someone searches something on a meta search engine, the results it gives come from different search engines and directories and offer a large number of results. Web crawler is an example of a meta search engine. Thematic search engine offers specialized information on a specific topic, activity, or sector. For example, a thematic search engine is Yahoo. Web positioning. Here we are, Garmin. SERP search structure, search engine results page. I thought it was results, and as its name suggests, it is a page where we get when we entering a search of Google or any other search engine. We must distinguish between what is part of the organic results and what is the result of paid marketing. The red section of the following screenshot shows or corresponds to the paid positioning of Google AdWords, while organic results are framed in blue. The SERP structure of search engine shows the results in what is called snippets. So let's see what red is. Let's do that again, shall we? Oh, that's paid. Let's go back and have a look and see if it's anything up here that we should really look at. I don't see a very strong red, but never mind. The first aspect of a snippet is the title page, which is blue. It must show what the user will find in that link in an attractive and synthetic way. The second section in the URL addressed along with keywords. The last section is the description of the page, where there should be an explanation of the content. This description should be customized. If not, Google will complete it based on information found on the web. The keywords that may be relevant to the search should be also included in the snippet. Definition and importance of words. The proper use of keywords is one of the most important things when developing an SEO strategy. The traffic to our website and its presence in the search engines depends largely on them. This is why we need to know which keywords are more related and influential in our sector, and how to include profitabilities in search engines. We must check what words users type when they want to access a certain product or type, and filter them according to our interests. This ensures not only more visits, but we also make them more efficient, since the market will be quite segmented. When we choose the keywords, we should think in if that word is really important, and express it as if it's the kind of word that users would type into a search engine. We can type a word into a search engine now if it is important, since the most profitable keywords are generating traffic income. We must check what words users type when they are access a certain type of product, and filter them according to our interests. Definition of keywords. Proper use of keywords is one of the most important things when developing an SEO. The traffic of our website and its presence in search engines depend largely on them. And that is the reason why we need to know which keywords are more related and influential in our sector, and how to improve profitability in search engines. We must check what words our users type. I said that before. This ensures not only more visits, but which are more efficient, since the market will become more segmented. When we choose keywords, we should think, is that word really important, and guess if it is the kind of word that users would type in a search engine. We can type a keyword in a search engine to know if it is important, since the most profitable keywords that generate most traffic tend to be shown up with a good amount of paid advertising. Oh, that's clever. Anyway, we must be careful, since there are generic words that monopolize thousands of search engines, such as work, trips, and so on. These words may seem good for positioning, but the truth is that the competition is so great that it makes it really difficult to appear with them in the first results. We could choose related words or even synonyms that have less competition. Anyway, if we are creating a gifts website, we may need to bet on gifts for positioning. However, we must bear in mind that we must have a lot of patience to appear in the top positions, since it could take months or even years. Wow. Tools for keywords. As seen, keywords are very important to improve web positioning. Many tools will help us plan these words, which will help in good position. To the importance, the tools provided by Google will be discussed. We will start with Google AdWords Keyword Planner. To access the free word planner, we need to an account with Google AdWords. I could try this and we'll see what happens. Wow. Oh, at least it brought me back, but probably not to the right place. I believe we were around page 12. Yes, we were. And we should select Keyword Planner on the Tools menu. Okay. And there's a snapshot of it, and that may be old information now, but we'll see. It's a perfect tool for creating campaigns and improving web positioning. We can search for new ways of keyword and ad groups. We also can do is type one of the several words that describes a product or service, and we can also type the URL and category of product. Google will give ideas for the ad group and keywords. Okay, if we are looking for long-tailed positioning, we can try with different words until we find less competition. A small modification in synonym or an additional word can decrease competition and increase our chances of success. Google Trends is also a useful tool. This application allows us to type a concept and find its repercussions for the last years and its scope and different countries and or cities. Well, Adventure Time. Let's try it, shall we? Okay, Control C. I don't know. Might not even exist anymore. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. Okay, well, we'll look at that later. This application allows us to see and oh yes. In addition to Google's tools, we may also try these tools: KEI, KOI, and KFI indexes, other indexes, which enable us to know what popularity of keywords and their use by the competition. The KEI, Keyword Effectiveness Index, is a mathematical calculation of the competitiveness and the relevance of the keyword. It is a result of dividing the square of the number of searches of a keyword by the number of results of the search engine. Given that KEI gives us the number of results that compete with the complete results, so that the higher the value, the greater is the competitiveness of the word. We can check the number of monthly searches in the Google AdWords. The number of results will be obtained by typing the word directly in Google, and it will appear in the lower part of the box. KFI, Feasibility Index, measures the competitiveness of a word based on how many times the keyword is used in the title. We must bear in mind that the title of a website is one of the main aspects of Google, which associates a keyword with a website. There we have searches squared again, number of results in the title, and as seen in the formula, the higher the KFI, the greater the opportunities for a keyword to be used in web positioning. To get the number of results with the keyword in the title, we only need to type the Google search, all in title, keyword. All in title, Barcelona. The KOI index, keyword opportunities, the last of the measures that we were looking at. Number, and it's a searches divided by the number of results in the anchor text. Okay. The anchor text is a text that appears in a link or a hyperlink to a URL. That is to say, visible and clickable part. The anchor text usually shows the content of the linked document, so it is relevant when it comes to web positioning. The KOI calculates the number of searches based on the anchor text number that includes a certain keyword. The greater this number, the greater the opportunities and profitability of a keyword in web positioning. To know the number of results that have keywords in the title, we can type in the word all in anchor, sorry. And that would be the same idea, all in anchor Barcelona. Theories on the choice of words. Having seen the tools that will help us identify words that should be used to improve a position, we now deal with the theory that should be considered when choosing the words. These theories are the long tail SEO theory, the specialization theory, the theory of seasonability and keyword trends, the theory of length of keywords. Now comes the long tail theory. Long tail theory is a term first used by Chris Anderson in 2004. It refers to the use of keywords for web positioning and its relationship with the interests of people. Two different parts can be seen in the graph. The red part includes generic words that attract a large number of searches and appears in the first position, but have much competition in the market. This section includes words such as hotels, gifts, or trips. The orange part represents the long tail. It consists of keywords for more words and even whole sentences. In this part, the visibility and competition are much lower. This includes formulas such as cheap hotels in Ibiza or with children, or interrail backpacker travel trips. As mentioned, the visibility is lower in this tail. However, searches are very specific, and when users find the website they're interested in, the conversion rate is much higher than in the web searches with better but more generic positioning. This option can be useful for small businesses that cannot access certain market niches where the competition is too great. Specific words can be a good business option thanks to the long tail SEO positioning. Now we come to specialization. This second theory refers to the fact that users can specialize and become search engine experts. This theory is based on one of the marketing laws of Al Ries and Jack Trout, which deals with division. It establishes that products or services are subdivided over time. The same happens when the phrase is typed by users in search engines. This means that phrases increase in their number of keywords every year. Thus, in creating subcategories. This theory states that an increasing number of users tend to limit the results they want to obtain. For example, if a user searches for restaurants in Barcelona, he or she would probably narrow the search to a specific area of the city, dividing the restaurants into the city into categories. This user will not access all the restaurants in the city, but only the restaurants that are in the area that they are interested in. Now we come to the theory of seasonality. This theory of seasonality refers to the fact that depending on the time of the year, users will search for certain words. For example, in summer, deals and travel promotions are usually searched for. When income tax time comes or should be submitted, users may search on how to file income tax, or when Christmas is approaching, search for gifts. Seasonality not only refers to a specific time of the year, such as Christmas or summer, but also to periods where something becomes popular. Now the theory of the lengths of the keywords. Finally, last theory refers to how long a keyword that drives customers to our company is. We should consider if it is better to use a short word or a long word. This theory not only refers to the length of the word, but to the length of the phrase that the user search. As has already been seen, users do not use one word, but try to find more specific results by typing several words. However, it also defines that the ideal number of words that a phrase must have to be effective and attract customers should not exceed 5 words, but 4 is the ideal number. Now the vocabulary. Before finishing the chapter, we should SEO should know the following. And I believe, no, I don't know that I have that from before. Maybe I should print these last 3 pages. Anyway, yes, I've seen these before, so at least some of them. Let's look them over quickly. Oh, there are some new ones. All right. AdSense is a program in which the websites can display Google advertisements and earn revenue from hits and generate traffic. AdWords, advertising service used by Google for businesses wanting to display ads on Google and its advertising agent algorithm. Formula which is used by Google and the rest of the search engines to show the results of each of the searches in a report. The analytics freemium web analytics service, that's a good one, freemium, offered by Google that tracks and reports website traffic. Anchor text, the clickable text in the hyperlink. I'd like to know what that means. App software program designed to perform a specific function directly for users and in some cases for another application program. While an app may refer to a program from any hardware program platform, it most often is used to describe programs for mobile devices such as smartphones or tablets. Avatar, an image that represents the computer user. And we come to the B's. We've seen these ones before: business to business, business to customer, and I think there's one more. Yeah, okay. Backlink. Backlink is the given web resource is a link for some other website or referrer to that web resource, the referent. Banner, basis unit of online marketing. Hypertext link graphic that appears generally at the top of or bottom of a web page. Black hat, unethical SEOs, techniques that do not follow Google guidelines. They can work in a short time, but in the long run, they could be penalizing or counterproductive. Bounce rate, percentage of the visitors who enter the site and leave in a few seconds. The branding, the marketing practice of creating a name and image for a product in consumers' mind, mainly through advertising campaigns with a consistent theme. Conversion rate, the percentage of users to your website that complete a desired goal of the outcome of normal out of the total number of visitors. In sales, conversions are visitors who purchase. Cookie, a message given to the web browser by the web server. The browser stores the message in a text file. The message is then sent back to the server each time the browser requests the page from the server. CPC, cost per click, also known as the paid per click. Cost per click is a method websites use to bill based on the number of visits a visitor gets, times a visitor gets clicks on the advertisement. CRM, customer relations management. Management of the relationship with your customers that tries to gather as much information as possible about the customers to increase their satisfaction. Crowdfunding, use of small amounts of capital for a large number of individuals to finance a new product. Cascade style sheet language used for describing the presentation of a document written in markup HTML. Like the HTML, that's not the only one. CTR, click-through rate. The click-through rate, what percentage of people clicked on an ad to arrive at a destination, is the result of dividing the number of clicks on the ad by the number of times this ad is shown. Now we have a dead link, a hyperlink on which the website points to a web page that does not exist, does not work. Very bad for business. Density, a keyword density, the percentage of the number of times a keyword appears compared to the total number of words on the page. Domain, the name on which the company registers in the network, followed by an extension like .com, .net, etc. And duplicate content that appears on more than one web page. E-commerce, the activity of buying or selling a product or service over the internet. Email marketing, contract, we've covered this before. Exact match data, the exact match data of the words, example, cheap hotels, cheaphotels.org. Engagement, the feeling of involvement and commitment which the user gets from a brand created. Earnings per click, revenue generated as a result of every click you get on your website, produced page, or affiliate offer. Favicon, icon next to the URL in the browser. XML feed is what has information from a website and is automatically written on each time the content of the web is updated. Geolocation, that tool that tells you the geographical position of the person, very useful for mobile marketing applications. Foursquare, yes, Foursquare. GIF, graphic information for users and animation format, rather. HTML is a language used to develop web pages, shape its structure, and define its behavior and content. HTTP is Hypertext Transfer Protocol, a set of rules for transferring files, text, graphics, image, sound, video, and other media files to the World Wide Web. This protocol defines how messages are formatted and transmitted and what actions web servers and browsers should take in order to respond to various commands. Inbound marketing, a set of non-intrusive techniques that focuses on attracting customers to products and services like content marketing, social media marketing, search engine optimization, and branding. Infographic, representing the information in a graphic form designed to make the data more easily understandable. KEI, mathematical calculation of competitiveness and relevance of any keyword. It is the result of dividing the square of the number of searches of the keyword by the number of results in the search engine. KFI, feasibility, measures the competitiveness of the word based on the time it is used. It is a result of dividing the square number of searches of a keyword by the number of results that appear in the title. And KOI, again, same idea, but in the anchor. Keywords, a particular phrase of content, link baiting. Technique to consist of crafting content that is designed to get other content producers to link to it. The purpose is increasing the number of inbound links to your content and thus improving its performance in search engines. Link building, SEO strategy that consists of exchanging links with other websites to increase your own site's backlinks and quality backlinks. Liquid content, content that can be transferred, modified, and adapted to another format, from an article to audio, from audio to video, also known as transmedia content. Long tail, the use of several keywords or phrases. Their visibility is lower than a single word, but the competition is less and may have a higher conversion rate. Market research, collection and analysis of a company and the sector to which it belongs to guide marketing actions. Outbound links, the links that send visitors away from your website. PageRank, algorithms used by the Google search engines to measure the authority of the web pages. While the details of PageRank are proprietary, it is generally believed that the number and importance of inbound links to a page are a significant factor. Plugin, software component that adds a specific feature to an existing computer program, blog, or website. Podcast, digital audio or video file that recording can be downloaded. Quality content, the content is really interesting for the users, unlike commercial content or filler content. Responsiveness, a feature of a page that adapts their design to all types of devices without reducing quality. ROI, return on investment, measures used to evaluate the efficiency of an investment on the online marketing campaign or compare the efficiency of a number or different investments. ROI measures the amount of return on the investment relevant to the investment costs. SEM, search engine marketing, internet marketing actions that increase the site's visibility throughout the page, such as web links. SEO, search engine optimization strategy and techniques used to increase the number of visitors to a website by obtaining high-ranking placement. SEO on page, SEO applied directly on the page based on modifications of the website's architecture, titles, and keywords. SEO off-page, SEO technique that requires other pages such as links or other websites, social media, etc. Then we have search engine results page, list of results given by the search engine for each of the article. Snippet, structure of the results that search engines show. Each snippet has a title, the URL, and the description of each result. Spam, junk mail of commercial content. Spider, robots that are used by search engines to track web pages to store their information and index their currency. Content. Tags, keywords linked to a file that describes content. Tags are very useful in locating a file and improving positioning. Target audience, a particular group of people you have the product in mind for. A number of users, web traffic. A troll user who only posts inflammatory, irrelevant, or offensive comments that otherwise discusses disruptive content. URL, the Uniform Resource Locator. Addresses of resources on the internet. Name of company, etc. Usability, the extent to which web pages can be used by specific users to achieve particular goals with effectiveness, efficiency, and satisfaction in specified use. V is for viral content that spreads rapidly online through websites and social media. Web analytics is W, and analyze the metrics of data of a website to evaluate the strategies. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Let's go right back to this. We're going to try to print this puppy. Okay. Here we go. Page 18 to 25. Let's see if that's going to work for us. And no, not on that. Oh. here. This one, right on. Not all pages. And black and white. And let's see if that gets us the right answer. Oh, right.